iHeartRadio Broadway, driven by Mercedes-Benz.
How would you feel if you were in a mega hit that's sold out and you come to the theater to go do your work and there's a line down the block to buy tickets?
Wow, it was thrilling. I wish I could do it again and again, but luckily I do get to do it again and again. Um, I'm so grateful. The entire cast, just, without their support, I would have been terrified. But I knew that I had everyone there behind me, Ramin included, and it was an incredible, incredible night. And I'm just really happy that I gave a performance that I was really proud of.
I am so honored and thrilled to be part of this production and so grateful. Who knew that in the third act of my career, and I intend to have 4 acts, my mother lived till over 103, by Lilyville, my memoir, it is on sale now at Amazon, that I would be included and invited to join such a company of players in such an extraordinary piece.
It was wonderful, and I really, really appreciated it. I know that there were a lot of Glee fans there who have wanted this moment to happen. I had my family, my husband, I had Jonathan Groff and John Gallagher from Spring Awakening. I had Ryan Murphy, who created Glee. It was a real, my people, and I was just so happy.
My first marquee was Yentl, which Barbra Streisand then made into a movie, so she has been a fond acquaintance for over 4 decades. So thank you, Barbara. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Funny Girl.
Well, as artists, you don't get many nights like that. I've been in the business a while now. You rarely experience anything like that, if ever. And it was such an extraordinary thing to be part of, to know, based on your history with the love of the show, to know it's finally happened. You see a dream come true, and we're all part of that dream, and we're all part of that ride and support and experience, and for me personally, telling the story with Lea now is such a great ride, and very inspiring at times, and it's just a joy now. And I knew from the minimal rehearsals we had this immediate shorthand between us, and I was like, I can't wait to see what happens night 1, month 3, month 5, however long they'll have us. It's just unbelievable, and that audience. And I thought that first night, I'm like, okay, it might be an overgenerous audience first night. Last night, so we're like 3 nights in now, I'm like, is this how it's always going to be? Maybe I should have watched Glee.
I had such a good time seeing Lea and Tovah just live out everything on stage. It was out of this world. It really was. That's the kind of term and the phrase I keep using, is out of this world, because I was just like, they are rocking it. It was like being at a concert and watching people stand on their feet the entire time, and watching 2 amazing artists, legendary artists, just floor the audiences with everything that they had. So it was just, we were very much so there for them, very much so supporting their every move, their every instinct, all the love that they brought to the audiences for their very first time. And it was just like, all right, let's go to work. Let's go to war for them. Let's be everything we possibly can be for them, and we'll live and die with those results. And those results were pretty good.
I definitely feel like I always had a really clear understanding of Act 1 Fanny, the young, really ambitious, driven, ball of energy. Like, that is who I've always connected with and resonated with. Obviously what drew me to this, musical, Michael Mayer made me watch the movie in 2006 when I was going through a terrible breakup. But I really always understood her drive and determination. And I think that now, playing this role at 36 and as a wife and a mother, understanding what it's like to be a performer, but also, juggling that life and work-life balance. But I really feel like this opportunity was brought to me in my life at this perfect time to draw on all of those life experiences to bring them onto the stage every night.
I came to see Jared and Beanie and Jane, for whom we owe a great debt of gratitude. Without Beanie and Jane, we would not have this saga. So I want to thank them both for their grace and for their talent. So I saw Jared, and the first thing I asked was, can I tap dance? I'm a tap dancer. I know I'm a tap dancer. The last time I tap danced was 1974 for Richard Rodgers, but never mind. I live in optimism. And they said, yes, you can tap dance. And I got my tap shoes out. Actually, my daughter lent me hers. And I tapped away. and prepare to get my choreography. And it's one of my greatest thrills. And at night, and after all, Jared's been with the show at least 150 performances. If I need Jared Grimes to come help me between acts to review my tap steps, he's always there for me. Yes. And I am so grateful. Also, this was a homecoming for Lea in a part that was karmically meant for her. And this was a welcome back from Pippin, where I was my last Broadway show, to me, when somebody in England said, Tovah's back on Broadway where she belongs, it really resonated for me. And I just was a gift from heaven that I was invited to do this role and to be the first actress of the Jewish religion to play Rosie Bryce, if you can believe it. And Jared is the first actor as a person of color to play Eddie Ryan. So, thank you.
It's not so much learning something new, but it's highlighting and heightening the romance, the relationship, this partnership that Nick and Fanny had. So, it's just, I just made sure that on our rehearsal that it was a clean slate for me as well. And it's something like, Leo's been amazing and over-generous at times. She's like, so what are you doing tonight in the scene, what do you do? I'm like, don't worry about what we do now. What do you want to do? And let's find something here. So it's not so much learning something new, but it's going deeper into the romance and our marriage and relationship, which has been very fulfilling.
It's what Lea and Tovah bring to the show is it's a different relationship. So I was okay. I'm there for Lea, who's Fanny, in this way. I'm there for Tovah, Mrs. Bryce, in this way. So it's very much so a getting to know you process, and then after getting to know you, it became okay. Getting to have known you for a lifetime. You know what I mean? It felt like that. So, it's just ebbed and flowed in a different way, and we found the sweet spots to the relationships on stage, which are very new they're new every day because we feel different every day as actors and actresses. And it's one of those things. It's like you wake up every day and the love that you have for somebody grows stronger every time you get to, share it with them. So.
Well, I'm just seeing it now for the first time. It's incredible. It really is. It's so incredible to be back on Broadway after so many years. And my family, we relocated back to New York to be in Funny Girl, something that I've dreamed of for my entire life. I'm really trying so hard to process all of this. It's hard. I'm just so happy. I really am. I honestly can't remember the last time I was like this happy.
Let me tell you, on Wednesday night, she added 8 minutes to the show as well because of the applause. 8 minutes. She says her lines quicker than the wind, Lea Michele, but we couldn't stop the applause. It was wild.
iHeartRadio Broadway, driven by Mercedes-Benz.